Good morning, the old fisherman back with you again. Today we're in Lake Murray and we're going to catch some white perch casting. Doggone, I laid it down in the water and one and grabbed it. A little tiny white perch casting today, and maybe a few stripers. I don't know about the stripers, but anyhow, we're going to try to catch white perch casting today on Lake Murray and see if we can catch some of these babies. We're just going to cast with a little point out here. Doggone. They out here now. They little though. They out here. They little, but they out here. Let me tell you, they're biting too. You just throw it out and really didn't want to take it. They really biting. The little perch, I'm hoping I can find some big ones out here somewhere on the flat, because there's a lot of perch in here. They all over the place. Can't throw it out without one biting. It's kind of rainy this morning, and the problem is they little. But we're gonna try to catch a few of them and show you that you can catch some little perch casting a little crappy jig of some sort. I got several different jigs on, try to see which one they'll bite the best. Try to figure it out, but they're bumping it, but they're so doggone little. I was hoping I'd get some bigger ones. This place is eat up with little ones. See them popping around, so hey, they here. Just a matter of getting on the right spot, the right size, get one to bite it that's big enough to bite it. They are really little. Catch a couple stripers every so often, but they're really small. I'm hoping the big stripers will come up, but I can't catch but 5 of them. So I'm trying to zero in here shallow on these perch, just get some action. And they bumping it, they just little. They just little. I might have to put a smaller jig on. Might have to throw a little triple ripple crappie jig, see if they'll bite it better. But they're not really eating it up on that big one. They're bumping it, but they ain't taking it. They're out here feeding on mayfly lavas and little shad today. And it's real cloudy this morning. We're going to try to catch some of them. But what I see flipping the water is mighty little. There he is. There's a nice one. There's a nice one. All we're doing is casting and reeling it slow. Ain't that nice? He's a medium-sized white perch. Little. He's medium-sized. So we're in Lake Murray doing something different. Lake Monticello. Went over there yesterday and didn't catch but I don't know, 20 or so. It's just hard to make a video. I had a couple nice fish, had a nice catfish on it, got off. As soon as I hooked him, I played him about 10 minutes. I don't know, 8 or 10 pounds. I went to get him right at the top of the water and he'd come loose. And then I had a bass to break off on my 8 pound, making a surge and breaking off. But hey, I decided, rainy day, I'm just coming to Lake Murray right here at the house, see if we can get on some of these doggone white perch. And I know they out here, they just thousands of them, little, they just little. If I could just get on some big ones, I believe I could tear them up here in Lake Murray. Because they hit a lot shallower than Monticello. They're basically in 8 or 10 foot of water, is where these perch are, and they feeding on little tiny shad out here schooling around. And we had a mayfly hatch day before yesterday out here, so it's a lot of mayfly husk around and floating around, and the mayflies are on the bank, so I know they're about half full. And that's what we're doing today on Lake Murray. But they're not really eating it up, and you can tell it's real overcast. I'm waiting. I tell you, these these fish are looking, they want a little sunshine out here where they can skylight them shads also, especially them stripers. They don't come up to schooling unless it's been cloudy for 2 or 3 days for a while. They'll school real good, but sometimes the first day of being cloudy, they don't really school that much. Shad won't group up, but I can't skylight them to get under them. But now for shallow water fishing, today ought to be a perfect day. That's what I'm thinking. And it's fish all up under me. They might not want this little triple ripple crappie jig. Apparently not. I see fish all up under me. We're in 19 foot of water and the whole bottom full of fish. The whole bottom full of fish. I might not be getting down there too. Might not. Let it go down a little bit. I'm surprised they're not hitting this triple ripple crappie jig like that. No better than this. This fish all up under me. They're little perch what they are. Let's see if we can drop drop a double rig under there. Let's see if we can catch one up on the double rig. Drop it straight down. But they fish under that 17 foot. That's deep enough to catch them straight down. On a cloudy day especially. So we're gonna try that and see what happens. He bumped it, so they down there. No question, I see them. They hitting it, but they're little. They're little fish. It's just babies. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. That ain't so much of a baby. That's a nice one. A good one. That's a good one. Might have two. My goodness. My goodness. That ain't one. Must be a little tiny striper. Must be. Yeah, little striper. Them suckers pull now. Here they pull. My goodness. Striper and a little perch. Lake Murray striper. You ain't supposed to throw them back now. You're supposed to quit with 5. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. I don't want to go home with 5 little fish like that. I'm out here fishing for perch. I don't know what these rules and regulations are a little bit screwy. But I call them. You're not supposed to catch for 5. So hey, I get 5. I'm supposed to quit fishing. I don't know. I don't know what you do about that. That's the dumbest law I ever seen in my life. Why can't I throw them back if I'm catching them shallow? They ought to have a stipulation on that. But hey, we're gonna throw them back somehow. Doggone. But we catching perch right now. Got 2 of them on there. Got 2 perch at one time. Look at that. 2 Lake Murray perch at one time. That's what we want. Hey, they medium size, but they big enough to fry whole. And I got a family that's wanting some of them fried whole. So for the 4. And hey, we're gonna put them in the barrel. That's a nice one right there. Got him on the You Got to Love It jig, and you do have to love it. Hey, let's drop it back down so we can get another one of these jokers. They might bite out here. Biting better than they are in Lake Monticello, I can tell you that. They all up under me, an 18 foot of water, and it's covered. Covered. I mean covered. It ought to take it as soon as I throw it down, reel it up. Look at that. They bumping it. They bumping it. There you go. Oh, go. They bumping it right there. Done pull the jig down. Done pull the jig down, rascal. Done tore my jig up. Throw it back down and see what happens. They down to 17 foot and the whole bottom is covered with fish. Whole bottom. And that might be the bigger perch hanging off the side of this little point, is what it is. They hitting it. They hitting it. They hitting it. Good, Jason. They fish schooling. They hitting it. They pulling this jig down. That ain't no good. I have to put something they won't pull down. I have to. They all over the top of the water back here schooling. I'm in here trying to put a jig on. Got to hate that. All right, they all over the top of the water right here schooling. They hitting big herring. That's big herring right there. Getting big herring in here. Pulling my doggone jig down. Bear with me. I got to get the right jig on here. Something they can take. I think I need a big You Got to Love It jig on there. Them big herring, I seen he was hitting. Problem is the fish are small and they can't get them big herring is what it is. They're trying to kill them on top. So we're back out there and see what happens. It's fish all up under me. 20 foot, they everywhere. They're right down there on the bottom. I need to be dropping straight down probably and catching them. Got my new shirt on here this morning. Profiling my new shirt. You Got to Love It shirt. Pin in the back. And I do love my little shirts. I hope y'all purchase one of them if you can. Steve Cumliner at hotmail.com is my website. Steve Cumliner at .com is my website. Getting all messed up here this morning. And you can go to it and purchase these shirts. Hey. Hey, doggone it. You can purchase them on stevecumliner.com, or you can go and email me at stevecumliner@hotmail.com, and that is my email address, and I'll get you a shirt. But you go to that website at stevecumliner.com, and you can find these shirts and get right on there and get them. And appreciate if y'all get one of them. The Old Fisherman t-shirts. We got yellows and blues. Is what we got. Yellows and blues. People, you ever notice how the older you get, it seems like the younger people want to drive faster? I think what it is, the older you get, you want to drive slower, and everybody's in a hurry behind you. Man, I went to Monticello yesterday, and they was passing me on the Pinner Peak Bridge just to go to work, and I was doing the speed limit, but they will not follow a boat. They will not follow a boat. Something about a boat they can't stand. Now I put the "You Got to Love It" jig on here, and they're not really taking it. Bass Assassin jig is what that green one was, and they was eating it, so I'm gonna have to put the Bass Assassin back on. Because this fish out here, I ought to be catching one as fast as I throw it out, to be honest with you. They bumping it, but I think they're just a little. They bumping it. Just ain't taking it. They sure ain't taking this. I can tell you that right now. And they all up under the boat. They all up under the boat. Hey, there he is. There he is. Maybe I ain't getting down there deep enough. That's what it is. Ain't getting deep enough. That's what it is. Two at a time. The Old Fisherman. Going Lake Murray. One of them just got off. Sure did. Just got off. Come in here, boy. Come in here, boy. Pretty nice one. Only You Got to Love It, you. Oh, going there right down top of the water. Right there. Don't know how I missed that. I had a couple bites I missed it. Hey, oh, going there hitting. They hitting. I think just drop it at the bottom is the best way to catch these fish. They down there, there's fish all up under me. I mean, we're going to catch them. Ain't no question about it. I just got zeroing in big perch. Hope I can get on some big perch. They got that down there deep is what it is. They down there on the bottom. Right there you. Hey, yes, Lake Murray catching them today. And if I accidentally say Lake Monticello, these are white perch too. If I accidentally say Lake Monticello, I'm so used to saying Lake Monticello, and I might do it during this fishing show, because it's hard to change over from one lake to another. But hey, it's perch all up under me down here. We're gonna catch them. We're gonna catch them. I guarantee you, I can see it happen today on Lake Murray, and they down there. Let me tell you, they down there. They hitting. I just need to. I'm using a bigger plug to try to weed out some of these little ones, and maybe we can catch the bigger ones. I don't know if they'll work or not, because I'm sure getting a lot of bites I'm missing, so they're little. But it's some nice ones mixed in them. And so I'm trying to zero in with these bigger plugs on these nice fish. There's one. There's one. Lake Murray, South Carolina. And that's probably what we're going to do. We're going to start fishing Lake Murray. And I'll find the bigger perch. It'll take me a while. But hey, they hit my You Got to Love It jig. They sure are. They're not huge. That one jig ain't no good. One jig is not working right. I got to put another on. One jig just not working right. Let's see if we can put a fatter one on here or something. Or something. You Got to Love It jig today in Lake Murray. Is what we use. And you do have to love it. Drop it down, see what happens. Plenty of fish down there. My goodness. We on the jackpot of just the size is the problem. They here. They are flat here. We're gonna flat try to catch them. Hey, hey, my goodness, people. You got to love it. That's a nice one right there. Whoa, whoa. Whole Fisherman. is done found some fish in Lake Murray, and you got to love it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Doggone. That's a good one. Huh? That's a doggone it. Come on in here, boy. That's a good one. Lake Murray, South Carolina. Hey, day. You got to love it. We're catching a few small stripers and some perch mixture. A mixture today. And that's what we're doing. Doggone it. And they hitting the you got to love it. Oh, big jig here. This is the big you got to love it. They hitting it good. They really are. I got to try to zero on any perch though. I want the perch is what I want. I don't want them old rockfish. Anyhow, I'm gonna drop it down, try to get another. Golly, they down there, buddy. They down there, huh? They down there. Oh, Fisherman is having him a ball on Lake Murray today, and that's another nice. That's another nice. 2 at a time, white perch on Lake Murray. You got to love it. You got to love it. Oh, nice white perch too. I mean, nice white perch. My goodness, huh? My goodness. That's a good. They're a lot skinnier here in Lake Murray. Look at the size of that white perch, huh? Nice. The skinnier fish in here in Lake Murray. They're skinnier. So, hey. It is skinnier, but hey, we're going to catch them. There's a bunch of perch down there. We're going to catch them. We're going to catch them on Lake Murray today. And I tell you what I might have to do, you know, I might have to throw worms out there and try to catch just a perch only. I guess. I got a dilemma here. But they down there. I tell you right now, they down there and they hitting too, buddy. They hitting. I can't reel it up without one hitting. I can't reel it up without one hitting. But I was talking about, you notice how doggone, the older you get, it seems like, the faster people want to go and pass you. I don't know what it is. I guess you're getting older in age, you're not in a hurry, and when you're young, you're always in a hurry. And my advice to young people, and I know they're not going to listen to this because I didn't listen when I was young, but I'm going to tell it anyhow. Hey, slow down and smell the roses. My mom always said, slow down and smell the roses. Think about what you're doing. Leave the house a little early. Ain't no need to jeopardize somebody's life. Passing on a bridge, going to Monticello Lake behind a boat. They'll pass you. They cannot stand to be behind a boat, and they won't be behind a boat. So y'all need to be a little bit more careful. Because I had one yesterday pass me on the Pinner Bridge, and I'm telling you right now, that was it was scary because they ain't but like 2 foot on each side, and they were doing 80 miles an hour when they went by me. But hey, the faster you want to go fast when you're young, but when you're older, you want to slow down and smell the roses, and you should do that when you're younger. But you get older, you ain't in no hurry. And you young people are trying to run me over coming up the road, but I appreciate if you slow down. My goodness. My son's the same way though. Hey, I can't drive with him in the car. I got to basically let him drive because he thinks I'm going too slow. He thinks I'm going too slow all the time. That's another white perch, medium size, on Lake Murray. Hey, Lake Murray catching white perch. And you got to love it. It's a cloudy day, and there's not many boats around up here where I'm at. They're out after them big stripers. I'm sitting in here trying to catch white perch. That's what we're doing. We're not after the stripers. I'm after the white perch. I can't tell the stripers not to bite my hook now, but I'm after the white perch. I like catching them, but the problem is the 5 limit. But I'm going to cut this short, and we're going to crank up another video in a minute. And start another, but you see, I'm catching white perch, and I'm on them out here, and we're gonna stay out in here, and we're gonna pluck these white perch today. I can tell you that now. There's plenty of them out here. If I can keep them under me. I done got off of them right now. It's a long point that runs out here, and they're on the back side of this point is where they're really at. And then what they doing is they hanging out over here, and when the shad come by, they pushing them up on the point and feeding on them, or the herring. Probably feeding on both shad and herring, but hey, it's fish all up under me in 21 foot. I'm telling you, they everywhere. Everywhere. I'm amazed that I ain't, them look like stripers. They look like pretty good sized stripers. They ain't hitting. Back up here where the perch are. But I'm amazed I ain't catching one as fast as I throw it out every time. I don't understand why I'm not. There's bump. There's bump. I don't understand why I'm not, because they're here. And they're hanging right on the drop. That's what they're doing. Hanging right on this drop. I pulled off of them or something here. Now we're up 14. See, it comes right straight up. That one hit it. It comes straight up off a drop there, and they're hanging back here on the back side of this drop. That's what they're doing. Hey, they hitting. They hitting. There's plenty of them down there. There's plenty of fish out here. I mean, the bottom is covered, really. I'm amazed that I'm not getting one every bite, every cast. Something might be wrong with my jig. I need to take it, bring it in and check it. They out here. They out here. Let me cast it and bring it in and see if one take it. Beautiful day. It's cool, cloudy. Just a perfect day to fish Lake Murray because the water's so clear in Lake Murray. Just a perfect day. Now I'm in 9 foot. See, a while ago it drops right off. And that's where them fish are hanging out there in that deep water. Ever so often they'll push herring up here on this point. But they're hanging right out there off the side of this thing. But I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all see I'm catching some daggone white perch and a few little rockfish today on Lake Murray. And hey, we just having a good time. And I'm telling you, if y'all can buy one of these shirts, I appreciate it. The old Fisherman t-shirts are in, and I'm sporting the blue one today. And I've got blue and yellow. And I've got from mediums all the way through double extra large. I don't have 3 and 4X. When you get that big, they cost so much. I mean, but anyhow, I hope y'all can that you like them and you will purchase one of these t-shirts. And I'd appreciate it. The old Fisherman. Back with you again. Hey, and slow down and smell the roses. My goodness. Uh-oh, one bit it on the way in. Smell them roses, because hey, ain't no need to be in that big a hurry and jeopardize your life in a car. Boy, this fish out there just bumping this. They're so little. Problem is finding the bigger perch. If I could find the big perch, I believe I could tear them up. They hitting this thing, but they ain't taking it because they're little. They hitting it. But hey, we caught a couple nice perch. And hey, appreciate it if y'all buy one of the shirts. See ya.